Good morning, friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. To all those who are subscriber of my channel and those who have not subscribed yet, I would request you to subscribe so that you don't miss any video, and hit that ring bell up on the right hand side of the video so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And especially those who love travel vlogs and love to watch travel videos, this channel is for them. Today we are in France. I posted a video before where we actually took train from Germany to France. We stopped by Switzerland and we spent some time there, and then we came to France by car. We entered in France using our own transportation system. Really easy to go from one country to another country in Europe actually. This morning we came out and we saw a beautiful church in France, so we wanted to get started from here and take a look how the churches look in France and specifically in Europe. So we wanted to take a look and go inside. This building has been there for since 1800 as I heard about it, so let's go and take a look how it looks. Let's go to France. Good morning, France.
1875.
Okay. Looks like the church is really beautiful. Construction is definitely based on the old century template and showing the Roman Catholicism faith. We were around in the time of Christmas, so you'd see that there's a Christmas tree with ornaments on it. We were there around December the 2nd. So it looks like they were getting ready to decorate the church completely in maybe 1 or 2 weeks, or they have already started. This is all about this church, and I'm pretty sure that you've gotten an idea how the churches usually look in Europe. And as I mentioned earlier, this church is built in 1877. Right beside the church there is a cemetery, and as you can see that this cemetery pretty much would be either the same time or they built it up later in the time, but the graves were pretty old, and many of them are in good shape. Moving from here, we wanted to stop by a store from where we can get something to eat. So let's go ahead and see how our regular market looks like in France. I'd have to admit that the dairy products here look really nice, and I'm pretty sure that they would be more tasty as well. France is very popular in dairy products like cheese and butter and other things, especially jam. But one thing that I notice is that the prices are actually higher than the US market right here in France. So this store is not really a big store, but a similar store like Acme in America, where you can get sort of like good amount of things, but not like wide range of things that you can get in bigger stores like Walmart and other stores, but good enough to purchase regular items that you want to eat. I don't know for what reason, but I feel that meat is way more expensive in France than in US. So that was all from a regular store, how it looks like and what are the regular prices in a small store. Now let's move toward what are the prices of gasoline in France. So here we are on a regular gasoline store. So I'd say that prices are way more expensive again in France. So in that case, I'd say that US is leading. US is cheaper than France again. So now we're heading toward a vineyard, the beginning of red wine and white wine. As you probably know that red and white wine from France is extremely popular, and if you go to normal stores in US, you'd find that the French wine is more expensive than the regular wine in the US. So as you can see that there are a lot of fields, and France does extensive cultivation for red and green grapes, specifically for production of wine, red wine and white wine. As I mentioned earlier in this video that we're going to Colmar today, one of the very popular place here in France, and we're on our way to go to Colmar. Meanwhile, I also heard that we're gonna stop by a place, and it's gonna be a surprising place, so keep watching and you'll see this surprising place. Alright, fellows, so we are next to our surprising place today, and I'm pretty sure that some of you are already able to guess what is this surprise. And this surprise is none other than Statue of Liberty. So yes, this is a mini version of Statue of Liberty in France, and many of you would already know that the Statue of Liberty was gifted to America from France. So the mini version is still here in France. As many of you already know that Augustus Bartholdi, who was the architect of Statue of Liberty, was born in Colmar actually, and this is one of the picture in his memory. What do you think when you hear the word Alsatian wine? You might guess I'm talking about the charming Strasbourg, or perhaps even Mulhouse to the south, where we started our journey. But in the eastern France region of Alsace, only Colmar holds this unofficial yet respected title. Although Colmar has only 1/4 of the population of Strasbourg and has the feel of a country city, its influence and excellence in the wine world are famous. I'd say that Colmar also holds the title of many fruitful vineyards, world-renowned winemakers, authority in wine regulations, and plenty of Alsatian wine events and festivals. As you can see that there are plenty of vineyards, and it's no wonder why Colmar is considered the capital of Alsatian wine. And on the top of Colmar's viticulture, the 25 square miles of Colmar are packed with the signs of its long history. Colmar has seen many battles and wars since it was founded in the 9th century, yet the old town has remained surprisingly well preserved, which you're going to see soon in the later video. Whether you're concentrating on Alsatian wine education or visiting to the beautiful views of fountains, stately churches, and Renaissance area houses, there is plenty to see, to do, taste, and learn while you're in Colmar, France. So finally, we're at a place where we wanted to actually come and what we wanted to see. So as you can see that we are entering from here. The buildings are beautiful. I heard that these are 13th century building where the British and American forces deliberately avoided bombing in both world wars. As a result, it has one of the best preserved old town in France, and as you can see that the beauty of it remains still the same since the 13th century. Now we're heading toward Old Town and St. Martin's Church. It is just surprising to see how well preserved the architecture and cobblestone streets of Colmar Old Town are, considering the number of battles and war it has seen, including the French Revolution and both world wars. When you journey into the Old Town, you'll be able to see and feel the passage of time as you walk the narrow streets and aimed quintessential Alsatian half-timbered houses. When the streets finally open onto a large square, the Place de la Cathedral, you'll be able to see the elegance and the beauty of St. Martin's Church. This is largest church in Colmar, dating back into the 13th century, which you'll be soon able to see that, and we're heading toward that place. So wandering around, we came across this shop, and as you can see that this is a pretty old construction, and looks really beautiful. Old things, but still present the history and the beauty of this construction and the architecture touch and the taste of old times. Beautiful, really nice. I have to admit that this jam was more tastier than the jam they export to US. Even this jam was more cheaper and different in taste. I've found this jam in Costco, but not really that tasty. But this jam was really tasty. Now, this is the church that I was talking about, St. Martin's Church. Really good and old construction. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside and take a look actually how it looks like from inside. Mind blowing. This is out of the vault. Love the construction here. Very, very historical and old. But there is so much behind this. And that brings out to a conclusion to say, I love France. Thank you. की वीडियो भी तो बनाना चाह रहा ना। खतरनाक बंदे दी ईमेल आ गई है। So ladies and gentlemen, it is almost the time to end this video. I did a lot of photography as well, which I wanted to share with all of you. Especially this was the time that I was with my very dear friend, a friendship for many years, and also our host, who was really amazing and loved us so much. So in their memory, I created this small album. So let's have a look, and I hope you like it. So that is all from today's day, and we were heading back to our house where we were staying. And thanks to all those who are subscriber of my channel and always encourage me. Thank you so much for the comments and the likes and the share. And those who are new to this channel, I want to say thank you to them as well, and blessings to all of you. I'll see you in the next video in Switzerland.